What's up, guys? Today I'll be talking about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in his upcoming fight with Canelo Alvarez and what he can do to beat Canelo and what he will do to beat Canelo, I think. Um, First of all, I would like to say that Canelo has shown a very poor stamina in his recent fights. He's shown major stamina issues against Liam Smith, Austin Trout, Miguel Cotto, so on and so on. Chavez Jr. can capitalise on that by use of his beautiful body shots, which are almost as good as his dad's. If he uses these body shots effectively, Canelo will gas out and get tired and will begin to rest on the ropes like he did against Liam Smith. And, this is going to be very dangerous against a puncher like Chavez Jr., a pressure fighter like Chavez Jr. as well. That's a very dangerous line down against the ropes, against a pressure fighter especially, because that's exactly where a pressure fighter wants you. I think it will be very useful for Chavez Jr. to rehydrate a lot in this fight, because obviously Canelo has never faced a bigger guy than Chavez Jr., I believe. Chavez Jr. is very naturally big. He looked as though he was going to start fighting at cruiserweight when I saw him training last, about a year ago, right? And, if Chavez Jr. Rehydrates a lot for this fight, he's going to give Canelo a lot of trouble, because obviously Chavez Jr. likes to walk his men down. He's a pressure fighter like his dad, and Canelo's going to have a lot of trouble like that, because Canelo's fought Khan, Liam Smith, smaller guys, right? He's never fought someone as big as Chavez Jr. And, how's he going to react when he's facing body shots like that? A few people have said that he's weak against, he's taken body shots badly as well, including Freddie Roach and so on. I don't know if this is true. I haven't really seen myself that he's weak against body shots, but they must be saying that based on something, I guess. But even just the pressure that Chavez Jr. is going to be applying, mixed in with rehydration, is going to be one whole big problem for Canelo Alvarez to handle. And Canelo's just going to gas out even quicker. What the fuck? Yeah. My next way of Chavez Jr. Beating Canelo is by maintaining that fierce work rate that he's shown throughout his career. He's never really shown any stamina problems when he's been training hard for a fight, as he has been for this Canelo fight. And this is from his Andy Lee fight, where he showed an impressive work rate as well. He was applying pressure, and he was hurting Andy Lee throughout the fight. And if he maintains that impressive level of work rate when he's fighting Canelo, Canelo's gonna gas out a lot quicker, and that's not going to be good for Canelo. Canelo's not going to be able to rest as well against the ropes, because of Canelo's pressure fighting style. It's very hard to face a pressure fighter like Chavez Jr. while you're just lying down on the ropes. Unless you throw him back at him and scare him away. I mean, my preferred style for facing a pressure fighter is by pivoting around him and using your feet to get out of there, and that won't always work when you're facing a skilled pressure fighter. But it's better than becoming sitting duck against the ropes, just getting picked off with body shots. And if Canelo gets tired, he's gonna lie down against the ropes, and that's when Chavez Jr. is gonna hurt him, I think. Chavez Jr., the most important way that he can win the fight is by training hard and this is the most important thing in him winning the fight. Chavez Jr. has, he's a lot of the time he has looked sloppy in training. He hasn't been training so hard. He's missed weight on several occasions. When he got fought from Farah, which was a very important fight and a risky fight as well, he looked to be not training hard. And for this fight, I haven't really seen him train as hard as this. I think he's found his passion for boxing again, and that's what he said himself, that he found his passion for boxing again, and that's why he's training hard. And his dad said something like along the lines of, he can be a Mexican superstar if he trains hard. And I totally agree with that. I mean, he's got all of the skills. He's got power, he's got combination punching, and he's got that pressure fighting Mexican style that his dad had, and his dad was so famous for. Chavez Jr. is going to give a hell of a fight to Canelo, and I think he'll beat him, given that he uses his defense well and doesn't get caught with silly shots and everything else that I just said in this video. And he looks to be more focused than he ever was, and I think this is going to be a cracker of a fight. You should all tune in to watch it. I am. I'm going to pay for it. And yeah, let me know what you think of this video, and peace.